Oil is booming and roads are busting. Energy exploration in Texas has exploded, and so has traffic on rural roads. Potholes and broken edges are just some of the side effects of increased traffic on the state's farm-to-market roads. Everyone agrees that something must be done, but the controversy is what? The Texas Department of Transportation has begun converting some of these roads from asphalt to a gravel hybrid called a macadamized surface. It's made up of a gravel base and a bonding agent to keep the gravel in place. Many folks in the 6 affected counties in South and West Texas are less than excited.
I'm very concerned about it. From the safety of my wife and I driving back and forth on this road, I know they're talking about lowering the speed limit to 30 miles an hour, but experience tells me these truckers aren't going to go 30 miles an hour.
Oddly enough, the road outside Durrell's LaSalle County Ranch is in perfect shape. He said road crews retopped FM 3408 about 4 months ago. The former oil engineer manages wildlife on his 400-acre ranch, which sits on top of the Eagle Ford Shale. He heard the news about the road conversion at the local hardware store. His concern is the very trucks that are destroying the paved roads will do more damage on these gravel-type roads.
They're going to pass us throwing gravel everywhere. They're going to break our windshields. There's going to be more accidents. When the weather gets bad, it's going to get even worse.
About an hour east, Dane Elliott uses many of these roads as a rancher and as a trucker. Unlike Johnson, the roads he travels every day are in dire need of repair.
When the farm-to-market system was built, it was more of maybe 200 trucks a month, and now we're seeing over 200 trucks a day on these same roads. It was never engineered for the amount of trucks that are on it every day, and so that's why these roads are crumbling.
This Live Oak County rancher is understanding and sympathetic to the TxDOT solution, but there's still some things that concern him, mainly the human factor, especially those who have never driven on non-paved roads.
The part that I worry about are people with small vehicles that aren't used to driving on that surface or not following the speed limits and getting themselves in a bind and getting other people hurt.
Right now, TxDOT doesn't have the money to properly maintain these paved roads. Texans will have the opportunity to increase transportation funding next year with a constitutional amendment. The Texas Farm Bureau was instrumental in the passage of the Colson-Briscoe Act of 1949, which created the farm-to-market road system. The slogan was, "Get the farmer out of the mud." Some fear this sets a dangerous precedent that could have the farmer stuck once again. For TFB News, Jessica Domel, South Texas.